Good evening. Welcome to tonight's podcast, a quiet place for curious minds that don't want to rush into sleep just yet. Wherever you are right now, allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to loosen, your breath to slow just a little. There is nothing you need to solve tonight, nothing demanding your attention. No urgency waiting for you. These moments are yours. As you listen, let the day gently fade into the background, like distant lights disappearing behind fog. You don't need to stay alert, and you don't need to fall asleep either. Simply rest in between. That calm, drifting space where thoughts can wander and curiosity feels safe. If your mind drifts, that's okay. If it stays awake, that's okay too. Just listen, breathe, and let the story unfold at its own unhurried pace. In the quiet hours before dawn, long before the sun rises over the rolling countryside, the monastery rests in stillness. A soft darkness blankets the stone walls, and the world outside feels distant, muted, as if time itself has slowed. Within these thick walls, a faint flicker of candlelight begins to glow. A single monk stirs from sleep. Not abruptly, but gently, as though waking is simply the next step in a quiet rhythm. He has followed for years. There is no rush here, no urgency, no noise, only the soft awareness of a new day beginning. The bell rings, low, steady, echoing softly through stone corridors. It is not loud, not jarring, but calm and certain. A sound that does not demand attention, but invites it. One by one, the monks rise. They dress in simple robes, the fabric coarse but familiar, moving slowly in the dim light. There is comfort in routine. Comfort in knowing what comes next without needing to think. Bare feet or quiet sandals move across cool stone floors, each step soft, measured, unhurried. The monastery remains wrapped in silence, broken only by the faint shuffle of movement and the distant echo of the bell fading away. They gather in the chapel, a long, simple space, arched ceilings rising above them, holding the quiet like a shelter. Candles flicker along the walls, casting warm light that dances gently across stone. The air is still, peaceful, almost sacred in its calm. The first prayers of the day begin. Soft voices, low and steady, blending together in a slow, rhythmic chant. Not hurried, not performed, but offered quietly, as naturally as breathing. The sound fills the space, then drifts, then settles. Each word seems to linger in the air, before gently fading into silence. Time passes differently here, There are no clocks to watch, no schedules to rush toward, only the steady unfolding of the day. When the prayers end, the monks do not hurry away. They remain still for a moment longer, heads bowed, eyes soft, resting in the quiet. Eventually, they rise and move into the early morning light. The sun is just beginning to touch the horizon, spreading pale gold across the sky. The monastery garden waits. Dew rests gently on leaves, tiny drops catching the first light of day. The air is cool, fresh, carrying the faint scent of earth and herbs. Some monks tend to the garden. They move slowly among the plants, hands brushing softly against leaves, checking, watering, caring. There is no rush in their work. Each task is done with quiet attention. A small breeze passes through, stirring branches, whispering through the trees. Birdsong begins, soft at first, then gently growing. Others walk the cloister, a covered passage surrounding an open courtyard. Their footsteps echo faintly, a slow rhythm against stone. The arches frame the morning light, casting long shadows that stretch across the ground. There is a feeling here of being separate from the world beyond the walls, not isolated, but sheltered, protected by simplicity, by quiet, by time itself. As the morning deepens, the monastery awakens a little more, but never into noise, never into chaos, only into gentle activity. In the scriptorium, a long wooden table rests beneath narrow windows. Light filters in, soft and steady. Here, monks sit with parchment and ink. Carefully, patiently, they copy texts by hand, each letter formed with intention, each line measured and calm. The scratch of quills is quiet, almost like a whisper, a soft rhythm, steady and soothing. There is no hurry to finish, no pressure to complete more than can be done with care, only the quiet satisfaction of the work itself. Hours pass, but they do not feel heavy. They drift, like clouds moving slowly across the sky. At midday, the bell rings again. The sound carries across the monastery, calling everyone back together. The meal is simple: bread, vegetables, perhaps a warm broth. Nothing elaborate, nothing excessive. They eat in silence, not out of restriction, but as a way of noticing the texture of the bread, the warmth of the soup, the quiet presence of others nearby. Sunlight fills the dining hall, casting a gentle glow across wooden tables. Dust motes drift lazily in the air, turning slowly in the light. After the meal, there is rest, a pause in the day, a moment to simply be. Some sit quietly in the garden, others return to their cells. Small, simple rooms with little more than a bed and a window. Through the window, the sky stretches wide and calm. Clouds drift slowly, unchanged by urgency, unaware of time. The afternoon unfolds much like the morning. Work continues, quietly, steadily. There is comfort in repetition, comfort in knowing that each day flows in the same gentle pattern. No surprises, no demands, only the steady rhythm of life. As the sun begins to lower, the light softens. Golden tones spread across the stone walls, warming them briefly before evening arrives. The bell rings once more, calling the monks back to the chapel. Evening prayers begin. Voices rise again, soft, unhurried, familiar. The sound feels deeper now, slower, as if the entire day has settled into it. Candles flicker more brightly against the growing darkness. Their light dances gently, casting moving shadows that feel almost alive. When the prayers end, silence returns. A fuller silence now, rich, complete. Night settles over the monastery. The sky deepens into shades of blue, then black, filled with quiet stars. One by one, lights fade, footsteps grow softer, then disappear. The monastery returns to stillness, the same stillness that greeted the morning, now wrapping the night in calm. Beyond the walls, the world continues. But here, time rests. And within this quiet place, there is nothing to rush toward, nothing to chase, nothing to hold onto. Only the gentle rhythm of breath, the steady passing of hours, and the deep, unbroken calm of a life lived slowly. As you rest tonight, let your body settle a little more with each breath. There's no rush, no schedule to keep, no effort required. Notice the surface beneath you, supporting you fully, holding you without asking anything in return. Even if today felt long, even if you feel tired, there's a quiet strength still present, steady, unchanging. If your mind begins to wander, that's perfectly okay. You don't need to guide it or quiet it. Just let the thoughts drift like clouds, slowly passing. Now imagine gentle waves, soft, rhythmic, rocking you back and forth. Each wave arrives and fades away, just like each breath, in and out. There is nothing you need to do now, nothing to fix, nothing to prepare for, nothing waiting for you. Only rest, only this moment softening and slowing. Let the story dissolve like the horizon at dusk, where sky and water blend until edges disappear and everything feels quiet. You may keep listening, or drift gently into sleep. Either way, you are safe and supported. May your night remain calm, your breathing slow, your sleep deep. And as this voice continues, fading softly, steadily, you may simply rest and rest and rest.